Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to a channel news update for the middle of February, which is usually the time to do it, isn't it? So happy Valentine's Day for everybody. And, well, where do we start? First of all, let's have a look at the channel numbers, and it's been going really, really well. Thank you everybody watching ads. The time of year it is, this is probably the highest I've ever had in terms of revenue for that. Now, one thing I do want to do is just quickly a few changes that are happening. Now, first of all, is the schedule. Now, my wife's maternity leave is coming to an end in the next month or so. And what that basically means is that Daddy Daycare is going to be back in full swing. I now have 2 kids I need to look after, which means I'm going to have even less time to be able to do videos. So before she goes back, we've got stuff around the house we want to do. Get the nursery ready for James. Just other bits and pieces around the house as well, while she's off during the week. So what is going to happen is, not this week, I'm sorry, again, apology for no videos. I don't know if this is today or tomorrow's video that's coming up, but anyway, apologies for no video Monday or today. I just felt like crap, basically. It was a bad weekend, and I just felt like crap. So because I already missed this week, we'll do sort of normal for the four remaining days of the week as normal. So starting next week, Football Manager is going to get cut down to 4 videos, so Monday through Thursday. So I had sort of give myself a little bit of a longer weekend to do stuff. And then once my wife does go back to maternity leave, there was a couple of options. I haven't completely decided yet what I want to do. My initial thought was just cut F1 Manager, but I don't want to do that because me personally, I don't feel like we're finished that yet, so I don't want to do that. So the other way to take 2 videos off is, I'm wondering if I take off an Out of the Park Baseball. So we do 2 Out of the Park Baseball, 2 F1 Managers, and then 4 Football Managers. I haven't decided yet what I want to do. I kind of like playing the baseball game. It's just a more like relaxed click and play, sort of have a bit of a watch of a game. So I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm going to be able to do, or what I'm going to be able to do. I mean, that is what it comes down to. Yeah, so I don't know yet, basically. My plan, as I sit here now, is for there to still sort of be, say, a 5th Football Manager and a 3rd Out of the Park Baseball Manager video, but maybe just not part of a Let's Play, not something that's scheduled, but sort of do like experiments and tutorials and that sort of a thing. So again, haven't decided yet completely, but just be aware. As of next week, it'll just be 4 Football Manager episodes a week for the Impossible Dream, and then we'll kind of just go from there. Apologies, I know, but it's just, excuse me, it's just that there's just time restraints, and once I go to school, we'll be fine. I'll have the days to myself. We can go back to normal. But anyway, so that's that. The other thing, I have tweaked the membership. It's kind of down here. Obviously, it's the join button. What I've done is, and thank you again to all the people who have joined as members. What I've done is I've sort of aligned it a little bit more with the Patreon in terms of the thank you perks. I never know exactly how to word it. So there's a second tier now, which is the same as the tier on Patreon. So you get your name at the end of credits there, and then there's a name in the game tier as well. Now it has to be a little bit more because I couldn't find like a £10, £9.99 option that there is on Patreon for the name in the game. So apologies for that. If you know there's a way I can manually change it, I couldn't find anything though. But anyway, so if you do want to have your name in the game, there's a 3rd tier for that as well. That's all in members. As I say, it's never expected. It's just it's there if you want to support the channel, and these sort of name in the game and credits and things like that. It's just a way for me to try and say thank you for the support. There's not much I can do on the gaming channel other than that. So yeah, it's there. If not, it's not a problem. But I wanted to make sure that if you didn't want to use Patreon, but you did want, say, to get your name in the game, that there was an option for you outside of that. So anyway, that's all there. It's there if you want it. If you don't, that's not a problem at all. Now, the other thing, this is more just for Patreons right now. The Fantasy Baseball. Now, the reason that Fantasy Baseball is just for Patreons and not necessarily for channel members, and I am going to try and do a bit of a rejig of the perks or thank yous. I don't know exactly the best way to say it. Because channel members get like the gifts and the emoji things in the comments that Patreon members don't have. This is kind of like the switch over for that. But like I say, I'm if you have any suggestions of a way that we could do perks, yeah, I'm all ears. Actually, Citizen there had a really good one of making like you're in the boardroom and you can vote on certain things. And I really like the idea. The problem is that I kind of have to record ahead, so I don't. There's not going to be a way for me to sort of incorporate what you guys are voting on into the video, like just to sort of show you behind the curtain. When you vote on Player of the Year, I've recorded the episode already, the end of season awards. I've just done it, given the award to each of the players that are nominated, and I just added in the one that you guys vote for. So I can't really do that if you're voting on it. Do we sign this player or not? I can't sort of split. You know what I mean? I can't split it and then we end up with a world where this could happen, or we sign this guy or we don't, or whatever. So yeah, that is excuse me, so that is a great idea. I just don't know how to incorporate it. Long story short, fantasy baseball got a railroad there, didn't I? Fantasy baseball is starting up. I've sent out in the renewals if for everybody that was in it last year. If you are a Patreon and you want to take part, just let me know and I can send you an invite. Or there's again a link to the Patreon in the description if you want to join that. It's just it's the bottom tier. Everybody is welcome in this one. So that is that. It's starting soon-ish, 30th of March. Oh, it's not starting soonish at all. We've got about a month and a half. So it's there though. We'll do it the draft. I'll sort of keep you updated on the draft, and on the Discord is where I tend to list all the information for that. So fantasy baseball is coming back soon. As for the fantasy football, which is ongoing, the Wolves have retaken. I was briefly in the lead of this thing too. Terrible week for me this week though. I've dropped back to second. You can see how everybody is doing there. So well done everybody. And definitely go and have a look at the Predictor League. Yeah, so as a reminder, the Predictor League is open to everybody. There's a link again. If there's not a link in the description, I can definitely provide one for you if you let me know. This game week, of course, is ongoing, but Gaz Monster is looking like he's going to pick up the golden spoon for this week. And if we look at the overall leaderboard, Bubbles, I'm going to say running away with it. We have not had this big of a lead, I don't think, in all the years we've been doing this. So the golden cap might be heading to a new person, which is always good to see new people winning. Wolfman, our defending champion, is still up there. Webby's White, who's one that is up there as well. But yeah, there we go. And then I'm sort of down here with Rujistan, our first-year champion, of course. But I think he did an experiment this year where he predicted the whole league before it even started. So the fact that he's beating me having done that, I've got to say, is a little humbling. But anyway, there we go. So that is all that. Yeah, just a bit of an update, more so for the schedule and things like that. Yeah, any comments, suggestions? As you'll know, I'm open to everything, and I'll try. And if I can't do something, I'll try and let you know why I can't do it, not just sort of say no. But yeah, so that's all that. Thank you again for the continuing support. It is yeah, it really is very, very nice. But yeah, there we go. Getting towards 4,000 subs. Let's see if we can get there by the end of I don't know, end of June. That'd be nice. End of the summer. All right, guys. Take care.